So would you agree that the Quran says that Jesus was sent to the children of Israel?
Yep.
Would you agree that the Quran says that the leaders among the children of Israel sought to do him harm?
Yep.
Would you agree that they rejected his message?
Yep.
So this is the story, right? So it's telling that story, but at the end,
they give him up to, wait, hold on. Why are you stopping there? Did they give him up to be crucified by the Roman pagans?
The Quran doesn't mention that piece.
Was he eventually crucified?
That's the correction the Quran makes.
It's not a correction. Was he crucified?
The Quran says that there was a crucifixion, so it verifies that there is a crucifixion.
Do you agree that Jesus was crucified?
No.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, brother. So the gospel says he was crucified. The Quran says he wasn't. Do you believe that he was resurrected from the dead?
No.
Right? Because the Quran says he wasn't dead in the first place, so no resurrection. Do you agree that Jesus appeared to his apostles and disciples and those who followed him for a period of 40 days before ascending to heaven?
The Quran is silent on that.
Well, it's not silent on that because it rejects the whole resurrection. So it rejects all of that takes place with the resurrection and his appearances after he rose.
Probably. So, yep.
So with that being said, let me ask you one last thing. Do you believe that when he ascended to heaven, that he sat down at the right hand of God?
I cannot confirm or deny that. I don't know. From a Quranic point of view, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. But I guess the last thing I'll say is I think we can kind of look at the story and pull out pieces of the story and say, okay, is this verified or not? Like, I think you've pulled out a few more pieces than I did, but generally speaking, I would actually
listen to a story. When you say generally, that's like saying, okay, that most of this is good, but there's some parts, there's some little pieces, when you say general, that's the majority.
Well, and sort of going back to what you said earlier, yes, there was an Exodus. The Quran tells a story of that. Yes,
specifically about Jesus. If you're getting the story wrong about Jesus and you get the biggest main event thing that happened in the life of Jesus and you get the Quran gets that wrong, then the Quran is false.
This guy's the type to watch Star Wars and say, Luke not only wasn't a Jedi, but actually the part that happened where Darth Vader said, "I am your father," he actually said, "I am not your father." And then claims that is the exact same movie. It's not the same movie. You can't just take what you want out of one story, change certain things in that same story, and then add certain things into that story and claim it's the same story. It's not the gospel. It's not the Injil. It's not the story of Jesus. You don't have Jesus without the crucifixion, the resurrection, his ascension. You don't have Jesus if he's not God. You don't have Jesus.